Hey y'all, nice day out today. I'm going to show you how I built my UDS, and that stands for Ugly Drum Smoker. 55-gallon steel drum. I turned into a smoker, and right down here it is. I'll show you. See that right there? That's my drum. I got this at work. I picked it up for $20. It's a new drum, scratch and dent, unlined, open head. That's what you want. You want it unlined because they're hard to get the liner out of them. And but you want to make sure though that you clean them out real good when you get them, because they have anti-rust inhibitor put in them. Just sand it out. It ain't hard to get it out. I hear you could steam clean them or blast them out. You know, high pressure water. But yeah, that's it right there. That's my drum. And over here, you got my lid that I got. My son gave me that lid off an old 22.5-inch kettle grill. It worked real well. And over here we got my heat deflector or water pan. And down here we got a grate. And here we got a thermometer I use in it. Right there. Over here's my charcoal basket. Right there, right over here. See, I don't know if you can see that real good. Let's see, right there. Yeah, this came out of my gator pit. I only use it once a year for smoking turkeys. Same time I use charcoal in it. So I could still use it in my gator offset pit. Now here, I just made some legs for it on the bottom to keep it up. Off the bottom of this barrel, so it has enough room for air to get under when you get ash that accumulates through the bottom. And that's probably about 12 pounds of charcoal or so. That'll last as long as you need to smoke anything. Yeah, about these UDSs, they're easy to make, cheap. Like if you ever wanted a smoker and you just really don't have the money, hey, this is the way to go right here. It costs you about $150 to make one, and you don't have to know how to weld or you know, make cut metal or anything really. You don't have to really know a whole lot to make one. They're pretty easy. Look right down in here. See right down in there? Trying to get you up a little closer. Right down in there, you can see the bottom. You can see my foil pan down there, and I got a broiler pan down there that my basket sets in real nice. Up here I have little eyelets here. I got 3 of them mounted in there, so that's where your grate sets in there. It's easier to use 3 than 4. If you use 4, you get it off balance real easy, and your grate will rock around. With 3, they don't rock very much. And try to get down here at the bottom. There are my intakes. I don't know if you can see that real good or not. I just use magnets on it. I got aluminum foil on it so the magnets don't get too hot, and I just adjust it with the magnet like that. There's 4 holes, 4 3/4-inch holes around the bottom for air intake. That's about all you need. You could use 3 holes. 3 would work. Also on them air intakes, a lot of people use piping, you know, black iron. They cap them off, all of them but one, and use a gate valve or ball valve to adjust the air. I just want to make it a little simple, and I may go that way sometime, but for right now that works real fine, just right there the way it is here. So yeah, like I said, you put about that much charcoal in there, and you fill your chimney starter up about halfway with charcoal and get it going real good, and just dump it in on top of there like that. make sure you put the charcoal basket down in there before you put any hot coals in. You'll burn your dang on self if you try it the way I just showed you. So just be careful with that. Here, I'll show you. Here's what I did. Just pick it up. This is heavy. This is heavy. You got to get a good grip with it. This thing weighs about 30-40 pounds. I'm going to just set it on in there. It barely fits in here. Alright, it's down in there. Now, you could have one of them made for anywhere from $40 to $100. But you can make one yourself out of expanded metal. Just make you a ring of, take your expanded metal, put it together, bolt it together with washers and nuts, and make a bottom on it, and like I said, make your legs so you got enough airspace under it for your ash that falls out from your burn. And anybody can make one of them too. Okay, down here, it's a water pan. What it is I took a wok, stainless steel wok. It's real thick. It's not flimsy like you could use a stainless steel mixing bowl, but they're real thin. This is pretty thick. I could still use it as a wok if I wanted to. And it just sets down in here. I'll show you down in there. See it down in there? That just deflects the heat around it. You quit wobbling, boy. That's wobbling down there a little bit. But it works just fine in there like that. Once you get your fire going down in there, then put your heat deflector on top. Here's my cooking grate. It's a Weber grate. It costs you about $20. You could use the cheaper ones, but the Webers are more heavy duty. And it just sets down in there. See, it don't rock around or nothing. Step back here, I'll show you how the thermometer goes in there too. There's my thermometer. See my thermometer there? Now you can get one of them at GFS or whatever store, you know. They're only about $8 or so. Walmart has them too. But I just got a little washer. It slides in there and a nut that kind of holds it in there. And this clip holds it in from the inside. Let me get it in there. Try to slide it in there. Yeah, it goes in there like that. Try to get her in there. And then the grate goes in. It's at about grate level there. There you go. You could set it, you know, get it right down there. Yeah, that's plain and simple. About how it is, right there. See? Here's my kettle lid. See my kettle lid? It had one handle that was broken, and I just got these trowel things at Home Depot. Took the handle off and put two of them on there, and it cost like not even $5 for the two handles. Got the flange with the 5-inch pipe in there, and there's the exhaust right there. See there? That just fits on there like that. See over there? And now you can see it, I guess. There it is. Like I said, that's you can get like you can find on the Craigslist maybe old kettle grills that you can find, a Weber maybe, 22.5 inch, you know, $30. Get the whole thing. You get the grate with it, a lid. You can make your own stack, or you could use the little bit that's in it over here that comes with it. I don't. I like a little bit better draw, so I like the little chimney idea. And some people use a flat drum lid. the lid, drum usually comes with a flat lid, and you could put a chimney stack on it, or you can cut 8 half-inch holes all the way around and use it like that. But there it is basically. A UDS. They're real easy to make. You should try to make one yourself. Even if you don't really need one, they're fun to make. You know, well, if you got a Weber, a big Weber, you won't need one. But if you got a smaller Weber, say an 18-inch, and you want to go bigger, and you don't really want to spend all the money on a 22.5-inch Weber, make you one of these. They work real good. The reason I made one is a gator pit over here. It uses quite a bit of wood. That's its biggest downfall. It uses a lot of fuel. I mean, it's worth it if you got, 3, 4, 5 pieces of meat. It's well worth it. But if I'm only going to cook 1 piece of meat or 2 pieces of meat, I'm going to use this. Like I said, it'll burn 10 pounds of fuel, lump charcoal, whatever kind of charcoal you want in it. I put 1 grate in it. Some people put more than 1 grate down in there. Some of them put the grate up here. You can put the grate up level with the top if you got the dome lid and have plenty of room. And then down about 6 or 8 inches, you could put another grate down in there. So yeah, if you got any questions on how I built my UDS barbecue smoker, just put a comment in the comment section. Any questions, or PM, email me a message, and I'll help you build one of these. They're not real hard at all. I think you enjoy using one. I'll talk to y'all here soon. I'll be cooking on it, and we'll try her out. So take care, and until the next time.